Okay, let's learn how to use QGIS. But you need to download the TIFF file already in your somewhere in your computer for you to use with the QGIS software. Now for this one, I have to use a Mac because we haven't installed it on this PC yet, and I'm not sure whether it can handle the software. So the options might be slightly different between Windows and Mac, but the layout, most of it should be the same. Start up QGIS. Can you put a table? No, the other way around. The other way around.
Oh, okay. I thought
The other
you
way
wanted to
around.
sit down.
No. Yeah. Now the first step. Leave it. So maybe I need to use. Yeah, maybe I need to use. So run or boot up QGIS. Now I have a recent project here, but most of you might be is empty here because you haven't created any project yet. But it's fine. So let's follow the step. I need to let me search for the file first. The steps are here. The one I show here is for version number 2. So for version number 3, has a different layout. So just keep that in mind. But we need to look for the names of the command. The particular command that we want to use here is the add raster layer. So search for that command somewhere in QGIS, in the software. So I think it's this one. Wait, not this one. Can you search for add raster? Okay, maybe here. Okay, go to layer. Is there an option layer somewhere in QGIS? Okay, in layer, under layer, there is this add layer command. And then from there, there's all these different layers. So to add a TIFF file into QGIS, we just choose this add raster layer. And then you search for the file. So raster dataset, search for it. You should find it somewhere in your computer. So for me, it's in my downloads folder. Take note of the extension of the file. It's a .tif file. And then click on open. I can't see the bottom part. It's somewhere at the bottom. So you just, I think at the bottom there's an add file. For me, I can't see it because it's covered by this thing. So I'm just going to press enter, I think. After you add, it might not show anything, right? You just click on add and then it will just maintain on that screen, right? Does it happen? Or if it doesn't happen, it's fine. If you add and then it close and then this one would show up. Something like that, right? So that is the TIFF file that you downloaded. Inside this TIFF file, there's the digital elevation data or the elevation data in this file, but you don't see it here. But you can see the range there. It's from -4, that means below sea level, up to 1,835 meters in height. That's the range. Oh, 1,635, 1,635. And then, let's say you want to look at the country boundary. We don't really have to do this now because you already identified you've downloaded the right TIFF file. But let's say you just want to look at the boundaries of the state or the country. You can have an outline. You can show that outline of the country by using a shapefile. There's another concept. The shapefile gives you the boundaries. Lets you see the boundaries of the countries or the states and so on. So remember the shapefile that I mentioned before? So the shapefile is in, you go to the website. It's a small file, so you can easily download it. You go to gadm.org. The data, and then by country, choose Malaysia. And then you have this list of files. The only one you need to download is the shape file. If you've maybe downloaded it from e-learning, you can also download it from here. So once you download it, it should be in your downloads folder. The shapefile looks like this folder here. GADM36_MY S_SHP. Go into that folder. And then there's all these files, right? But you don't have to use all of this. Things I want you to know is that there are different levels of files. There's the 0, and then there's the 1, see? And then there's the 2. So if you look at the slide, I mentioned that here we'll be using the shape files, the 0 shape file. We won't be using the 1, 2, because 0 is for the country boundary. That means if you go up higher, then you can see the state boundary if you want to use it. But right now we just look at the country boundary. So with that downloaded, go back to QGIS, and then you need to add that shapefile onto this. So to do that, you should go to Layer, Add Vector Layer. So search for that shapefile. Go inside the GDM folder. Search for this GADM36 0.shp. The shapefile is .shp file. Open and then add. I need to because I can see the button, so I'll. Now you see the boundary. So this is the ocean, so that's why there's no boundary there. But it doesn't mean that this is covering this. It's not. It's just a layer on top. It's just a layer on top. This is just for us to confirm that this TIFF file is at the location that we want. Or else we don't know. We just see a black picture. Right? So once you put the shapefile, you say, oh, this is Penang. This is you can recognize that it's Penang, so you can confirm that it's the right TIFF file. That's it. You don't really have to use shapefile for anything for now, just to confirm that this is the location that you want. But it's an optional step. But at least you know what how do you put the boundaries. That means if you download terrain data, it doesn't have the country, the borders automatically in the terrain data. You have to use the shapefile to overlay on top of it for you to see the boundary. And the standard they use is this shapefile, this file called shapefile. Now let's export it into DEM format, the one that we need to use. Okay, so to export into DEM file, click on raster on the menu bar, convert. So here, raster, conversion. I think it's not convert now, it's conversion. Translate, convert format. The input layer. The input layer is this TIFF file, NE. And then the output, no, not the output here, not set, okay. You don't have to change anything here or here. Go up to, down to converted here and name the file. So I'll name it as penang.dem. And then run. Done. So you go into the folder, confirm that there's a DEM file there. Where is that? Where did I save it? Oh yeah, I forgot to say. So first of all, you name Penang DM, and then click on this button at the right, save to file, and save it as penang.dem, and then specify the location. So make sure this is DEM. Wait. So let me run first. Show it to you. Okay, so now I've exported it. I'll show it to you. So this is the DEM file. penang.dem. Okay.